Good afternoon. Thank you for watching. It is appreciated as always. If you find value in this video, consider liking and subscribing. It does help out the channel a lot. The farmers have had a small victory from the government today, which we're going to go through in this video. The inheritance tax relief threshold to raise from to 2.5 million for farmers, as opposed to the 1 million they originally set out when they came into power. This is welcome, but it's not a full victory, and that's what we need to be mindful of. We're going to get into the actual content now. Let's just have a look now. Government ministers have watered down plans for an inheritance tax increase for farmers, which has sparked several protests in the capital last year and this year. The government had initially proposed a 20% tax on inherited agricultural assets worth over $1 million from April 2026. It now plans to raise that limit from 1 million to 2.5 million, reducing the tax burden on the farmers passing the land over to their children and descendants. The Environment Secretary, Emma Reynolds, said farmers are at the heart of our food security and environmental stewardship. I'm determined to work with them to secure a profitable future for British farming. Let's just continue now. We have listened closely to farmers across the country, and we are making changes today to protect more ordinary family farms. We are increasing the individual threshold from 1 million to 2.5, which means that couples with estates of up to 5 billion will pay no inheritance tax on their estates. It's only right for larger estates to contribute more, while we back farms and trading businesses that are the backbone of Britain's rural communities. Not close to good enough. You could have gone the other way. You could have scrapped inheritance tax completely, which is what I would have done personally if I was Prime Minister. I know you can dream. That's what I would have done. It's a tax on death. That is what the inheritance tax is. You're taxed on that money when you earn it. You're taxed on it with a VAT whenever you buy something. You're taxed on it when you buy property, stamp duty. And then you are taxed on it again when you pass on to the next world and it goes to your children. So that money is taxed 4 times, all right? It's unacceptable. Then you look at the other things that are positives. The protests across the country, which may have helped the government realise their mistake, they were welcome. It showed the British public at their best, supporting our farmers, supporting our communities, supporting country life. These were positives, and I want to thank every single person that went on these protests because your support was very much appreciated. The unfortunate side effect of this policy from two-tier care is some farmers are no longer with us. They either decided to unalive themselves, for lack of a better phrase. Thank you, YouTube algorithm, for making me use that phrase, which I absolutely hate. And then you have this. Over 6,000 family farm businesses have shut since Labour's electoral win. That was from December 1st this year. So, is it a start? It is a start. It's not the full picture. It never is. It needs to go further and faster. I'm not buying into the mentality that Keir Starmer's done this to be nice. He's done this because he's been backed into a political corner. It's all about political expediency for him. He has no emotion. He is an android. The other fact of the matter that you need to factor in as well is what are they going to tax instead? And do you believe that the government has done this out of the kindness of their hearts? I certainly don't. Why have they announced it the day before Christmas Eve? Why have they announced it today of all days when Parliament is in recess? They've done that so they can avoid scrutiny. They've done that so they can try and pass it off as a positive news story. Lest we forget, there's still a negative thing here, okay? They should be abolishing the farmer's tax completely, and inheritance tax should be gone as well. They've not done that because Labour at their heart are socialists. They do not care about rural Britain. They care about their demographic vote. That is all they care about. And the only reason that they back down at the last minute is Keir Starmer, as I say, is trying to save his ass. Now, as always, your mileage may vary. Of course, celebrate, have a good Christmas, well done farmers. There's more to do, there's always more work to do. like and subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. You have a good day.